What's going on, Capricorn? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading. Justice, look at that. 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the World. Wow, I see a major opportunity of not only you finding happiness, but also making other people around you happy by you following your passion. You get inspired action, something that you've always wanted to do. And this seems to be something that's stemming from a childhood. So what is it that you always truly want to do that you are now able to monetize? Because Capricorn, that's the energy that I see for you. I see right now you being in a position to not only, create wealth and, do something that, pays the bills, but also do something you're passionate about, do something you love, do something that's going to bring joy to you, do something that's very creative, inspired action, and do something that helps, tap into more your inner child and make your inner child happy. What is it that you love doing when you were younger, right? I always ask people, between the age of, say, 8 to 10, 5 to 10, whatever the case is, between that age, what did you love doing? What were you doing at that age, right? Were you drawing, painting? Were you, giving speeches? Were you outside playing? What was it? Because you can monetize it, whatever that was, but you got to first know what you love. Once you know what you love, you can tell Spirit, and Spirit will set things in motion. The who, what, when, where, how, that what Spirit will take care of. The universe, like attracts like, law of attraction, will set things in motion, but nothing happens until we first know what we want. You got to command the energy, and that's the heads up I'm getting right now. Spirit is letting you know these changes are waiting to manifest for you, and I call them changes because, again, it's uncertain, but it is calculated energy that you can come up with. But first, 4 of Cups, you got to know what you want, and you have to be grateful for it, right? So it's like, ask yourself, when you were younger, what did you love doing? Like, for example, when Alicia was younger, my wife was younger, from what her parents told me, she was always giving speeches. She would go and, again, she's probably going to kill me for saying these things, but I'm going to say it because she's the best. But she would always go and want to perform, right? In school, in class, she was always the person that was performing. She was a natural at it. And, this is something that came to her very, very, very easy. Now, as she grew older, she grew out of it, which is the crazy part. And then when we met, she still had that energy within her, but it was very toned down. So I think 10 years after we met, we started doing the tarot reads, tarot channel, even more than that, probably 13 years, 14 years after. And then we started doing the tarot channels. And at first she was shy to come on camera because it was use it or lose it. So even though she loved doing it, she loved performing, she didn't want to be on camera. I had to just make sure I showed her and told her it's okay, we can do this, and kind of be in support there for her. And then once she came on camera, as you guys can see, she's a natural again, she's back, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is there is something that Spirit is telling me that you were doing when you were younger that you absolutely loved. As time went by, bills kicked in, life kicked in, the matrix kicked in, we lost track of that, and then we focused on settling, doing what we have to do to make money, right? Our entire life, we've been programmed and conditioned to think you're lucky to even have a job, be quiet, don't say nothing, go make your money and go pay off the debt that you have. Tell me that's not the North American way, right? So understand that, this is false. The same way they were telling us to smoke in the doctor's office back then, the same way they were telling us to not wear seat belts back then, the same way cocaine was in Coca-Cola, right? This was normal. This behavior of doing something we don't want to be doing to make money is not normal. This is just a brainwash and program they put into our heads, right? So there's ways around this. But first and foremost, Spirit is asking you, what is it you love doing? When you remember what you love doing, do you like painting, drawing, whatever the case is, at that point, tell yourself, right, command the outcome. More importantly, command the outcome. That's all I need, my sister, my brother. This will change your life. Command the outcome. For example, say if you like painting, right? You would say, I am going to create art that is going to make me so much money that I'm going to be able to quit my job. I am going to be, the best artist in the world. I am going to be, whether you want, a tattoo artist. I am going to be a graphic designer. I am so good at what I do. I am going to be able to not only pay off my bills, but also change the world with my art. Now, does this sound crazy? Absolutely. But does it work? Does it work? Basically, when you said this, it's almost like casting a spell into the universe, but a beautiful spell of good vibrations. And this spell is letting spirit know that I have learned the ways of this third dimension. I understand that this is metaphysics, this is quantum physics, this is vibrations, frequencies, law of attraction, this stuff's real, and I know how to play the game. And here's me moving the piece on the chessboard. That's all it is. You just moved one step closer to get it, or checkers, whatever you want, whatever game you want to play. You took one step closer towards winning the game of life, right? But when we are not doing this, A, when we're going to work settling for something, or B, when we're, hoping, wanting, wishing, needing, this is taking steps back on the board. This is the last thing you're looking for, right? This third dimension, it has rules, Capricorn. You and I, we did not write the rules of this game, and the crazy part is no matter what we do, no matter what anyone does, no one can change the rules of this third dimension. For example, if it was up to me, if anyone ever wanted something, they'd say, I really want this, poof, it would magically appear. But that's not how it works, right? So, and there's a reason for that. It's probably because humans would probably go crazy after a week of just wishing what they wanted, right? Think about that. So right now, it's like Spirit's letting you know, don't downplay your energy, know what you want, command the energy, and then the rest Spirit will do. But Spirit cannot do its parts, right? Its parts like part B until part A is completed, which is us knowing what we want to do, what we love. Look to the age of 5 to 10. Now, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 3 of Cups, third party here, including a woman that is going to help you master your finances. So if you have a friend that is a woman, if you have someone, a coworker, or if a stranger comes into your life, which happens to me all the time, and they want to help you, guide you, invest in you, teach you, mentor you, be open to that energy, right? Be in the receiving mode. Listen to what they have to say, and also understand that when this person comes into your life, I also see them really being able to change your life for the better in many, many different ways. But I also see that they're going to require something back from you. Now, they're not going to ask you for money. They're not going to ask you for, to sacrifice something, none of that crazy stuff. What they're going to do is want to see that the potential is there. That's all it is. They want to see right now, I see them as someone who has, did a lot of things in their life, and they want to help improve the life of others. And I see them wanting to help you in this case, but I also see that they're going to want to see that their time is not wasted, that you are someone who is going to learn, you are someone who is going to apply, and you are someone who's going to be very strategic with your energy, strategic with your time. Respect them as much as they respect you. And by you respecting them, it means being the best version of yourself, right? For example, I'm not going to say everyone's parents, right? But imagine the ideal parent. What does an ideal parent do? The ideal parent puts the child ahead of themselves and tries to teach that child as much as they can so the child does better than them, because they want to see that child do well. Now, this energy that I just spoke of, this is, something that I see this person wanting to do for you. They want to see you even do better than them because they've lived their life. They've already had it all, right? And right now, in order for them to get to where they want to go, which is evolving on their spiritual journey, I see that they feel like they need to share and pass down their experience. And this is beautiful energy. This is exactly what it should be. This is how I live my life as well, right? Like any chance I get, if I can help someone, I do it. The crabs in a bucket mentality of I have to make sure that the next guy does not do well. Like what crabs do is anytime a crab tries to get out of a bucket, the other crab, rather than like hold on to it or network or get out together, what they do is they grab the other crab and they pull it down. Crab in a bucket mentality. This energy right here is the last thing we're looking for. You do not want the next person to fail. You want the next person to do good. First off, it is in your benefit that they are happy. If you're around negative energy, that vibration you will feel. You do not want that. Trust me on that. You want everyone around you very, very happy because it benefits you. And on top of that, once we get to the 5th dimension, 6, 7, once you guys meditate and really take it to the next level and see, what's possible out there for you, which I'm sure you will notice that we are all one. That's the funny thing. All this like humans and bodies and personalities and egos, everything goes. Basically, you are one big vibration. Imagine a big cord. Imagine a big string. Everyone is one string. And when you move the cord, everything moves, right? It's crazy. So you got to understand that, you definitely want the next person happy, and you definitely want to be passing it along as much as you can. The more you help, the more you gain. And a lot of people are waking up to this energy. And this woman seems to be one of them that is going to help you. Now, again, look at this. You have this person here that is definitely going to be entering your life. And I see them not only wanting to help you financially, but also helping you spiritually. So I see you guys becoming friends, and I see them sharing their wisdom, even about their love life with you. But in order for all this to happen, remember, there's only one way. You have to be be able to clear any energy blockages that you currently have that would prevent this networking from taking place. So you got to ask yourself, what prevents me from feeling confident, prevents me from feeling this is possible? That limiting belief you have to address and put it aside. And on top of that, you have to remember that you do have to take some time for yourself to be able to do this. Everything I just said, addressing the shadow, looking at limiting beliefs, none of these things are done in this third dimension. You have to meditate. You have to look within. You have to be in a peaceful, tranquil state. If you are trying to do this in traffic while you're driving to work, it's not going to happen. If you're doing this at home when the kids are screaming, it's not going to happen. You have to find some time for yourself because it will change your life. You go to work every single day, 8 hours a day, you give energy into something that's normal, right? Driving no seatbelts was normal, but you need to give at least 15 minutes a day to yourself to find this peace and tranquility, to really be able to change your vibrations, Capricorn, to attract this woman or anyone else into your life to help make that change for you. All right, Cap, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Until next time, ciao.